So today, I think this is the first time I'm actually just going to show my hands to you guys and not actually have my face showing in any of these videos. Today I'm just going to show you how to make some cute fuzzy stickers. So stick around and hopefully you'll enjoy this fun and straightforward and easy craft. Hey guys! In one of my past videos that I just did a scratch and sniff sticker video. I talked about what I liked when I was a kid, just collecting stickers. And one of my favorite types of stickers was fuzzy stickers. There's a few different types of stickers that I really enjoyed when I was collecting stickers back in the day, but fuzzy stickers was kind of one of my favorites. I mean, you could make stuff like this with a silhouette or a Cricut or some sort of cutting machine and just make actual literal silhouettes of animals if you want to make your own, or you can even cut things out by hand. But I figured I'd kind of dip into my freebie die collection because I don't normally use this. I just get freebie dies once in a while when I collect larger dies or just any kind of dies, and sometimes the companies are nice enough to send freebie dies, and I just thought I'd look at my little collection to see what kind of cool animal things I have. Pour that out. Look at all this stuff. Isn't that cool? So I found some really cool dies right here that I feel would be really cute and perfect candidates for just cutting things out of fuzzy or flocked material. I have flocked paper, or I think it's also called velvet paper. I'm going to show you guys that in a moment. But anyways, I just thought that these would be kind of really cute for people who love, say, cats or dogs or maybe bunnies. This is nice for Easter, but you can do like a whole bunch of different colors of rabbits, or same with squirrels, the bird teddy bear. Also, you can do different colors too. You can do it in lots of different ways. I'm going to show you at least one way. I might offer a few other suggestions like I always do in my videos, and you guys can play around and see what you like best. So this is 12 by 12 thing of, it's called crushed velvet flock coated specialty pack of paper. And it's cardstock. It says it's $25 value. I can't remember what I bought it for. I think it was a while ago. I bought it on Amazon. So this one's specifically called crushed velvet paper, but I think I looked for flock paper or flock cardstock when I did the Amazon search a while ago. There's also velour paper. I actually kind of already have die cut Valentine stuff out of this a while ago. So it's very soft. Thin, but not too thin. It's, as I said, it's cardstock, but it's very nice and soft. Again, like I love soft stickers for animal stickers, but I also love that you can make Valentine's Day. This is kind of like the inspiration for the flocked kind of retro stuff that I have for Valentine's. So you guys can't feel this, but hopefully you can sort of see in the shine there that this is a different material here. It's actually very soft, flock, fuzzy material that they're using. It's like a velvety kind of thing for these really cute retro Valentines. So these are kind of cute. I think I got these at Indigo a long time ago, but I also got another book I got from Amazon as well. So it's like vintage Valentines. It's like a whole book of them. Really cute. And you can just cut them or punch them out actually. You don't even have to cut them out. They're like perforated. So you just punch them out and then you can just sort of write Valentines to people and make little envelopes, all sorts of cute stuff. I love it. I think it's really cute. So yeah, so you can actually cut out and you can fold envelopes. So this is a different paper in the center. It's very cute. It's like back in the day when you used to give people Valentines. This is really fun. These are really cute. These are perfect for if you're doing something with a vintage inspired flair. A lot of people kind of overlook flocked stuff when they're doing vintage things. I think a lot of people forget about it, to be perfectly honest with you. I haven't. I really think that they're super cute. I love this cat. It's so cute. And same with the bunny. The dog as well. Oh my god. Everything is just adorable. So many cute things. Anyways, that's kind of where I got the idea for that. So luckily I got a whole bunch of sticker paper again from my last project. I think I'm going to do a few sticker videos in the coming future, but I'm probably going to be using this. So it's easy enough to glue things down on it. I kind of want to use this Barely Arts glue. Barely Arts I find is a really, not only cute packaging, but the actual glue itself is incredibly strong. If you paper piece things together, the glue is on there. It's on there pretty permanently, and it's like a white glue. Before it's on there permanently, you can sort of move it around a little bit, so that's kind of nice. But I think I'm going to glue things down first and then die cut things out, so it'll be a little bit easier to just die cut things out together. So that's basically that. Those are the main things for the actual craft itself that I'm going to be using. For this, I'm going to use this because it has a lot more colors in it. I'm going to pull out some colors colors that will probably work with this. More natural looking colors. The browns, the blacks, the white. I wanted more of a gray for this dog. I might even get the orange for the squirrel to sort of emulate the red squirrel. Red would probably be too red for it. You can always do more fantasy colors if you'd like to, but for this first test, I'm just going to take this, cut it down just a little bit just so that I can just use a little piece of this so I don't waste like a ton of it, because it is a little bit of money. If this was the actual price, I don't really quite recall what I spent on this. But yeah, so I'm going to try to pull from here. Just pull out the whole thing. It's not easy to slide them out because it's almost like a velvety texture. It's a little harder to just sort of pull things out individually from the bottom. So I have to pull out the whole thing pretty much. And then it's got all these different colors, which is really cool. So red, pink, that's like a brighter pink. It's showing up as red on camera, but it's actually more of a rose pink. So this is looking oranger on camera, but it's a very bright red. And this is kind of like a bubblegum pink. This is the orange that I'm probably going to use to make the squirrel. So I'm going to put that one aside. Pretty yellow here. Nice purple. It's showing up darker on camera, but it's a little lighter than that. It's like a bluey, lighter purple. Some of these colors aren't showing up very well on camera. This is just a white. It's like a nice flocked white. I need that for sure. That's a brown. I'm going to need that one as well. I'm definitely going to need some black. There's a blue. Probably won't need that. Ooh, it's a little bit lighter than it's showing up on camera, but it's turquoise color. I think I've already cut into this. This is a green. I don't remember exactly what I used for this, but anyways, those are those particular colors. But what I want to do right now is I just want to cut a specific size so I can easily run things through the die cut machine. So I'm going to just cut those out and I'll come back. So I just used a trimmer. You don't have to use this. You can always just cut things out jagged with scissors or whatever. It doesn't really matter too much. I just wanted it to look kind of nice on camera, basically. But I just took some sticker paper. I cut them down a little smaller. These are basically 3 inches across and then 5.5 inches down, just to have a little surface to work with the die cut machine. And then I basically cut things about the same size to match, like sample sizes. And it doesn't have to be that specific size at all by any means. I just wanted to put some of these on here, no problem. Just be able to sort of crank things through. I could put like a few things on here. But anyways, what I'm going to do right now, I'm just going to take one of these sticker sheets to glue this down on here. So I'm going to do the matte side, not the actual sticker side, like when I peel things. It's not going to be the peeling side, if that makes sense, because there's 2 matte sides if you think about it, but it's going to be the sticker side that I'm gluing down this to. So hopefully that makes sense to everybody. If you want, you can glue this way or you can glue this way, doesn't matter. And you can spread out the glue with a brush if you want to make it a lot more even. But I know I'm doing small die cuts here, so I just don't want the glue to be too spread out. It's a little bit on this, that's okay. It washes off really easily, so it's not a big deal. Try to line it up as best as you can. I'm just going to put this pin directly in. Sometimes I like to wipe off this a little bit because it has some glue collecting around it, so it's a little easier to put the pin back in. Anyways, there we go. So I'm going to do that with everything. So if you peel that off, it's a sticker. So I'm most likely going to cut out a bunch of squirrels on this. I'm going to glue a bunch of these down. I just wanted to show you guys a little bit more up close. The black, you can sort of see little particles a little bit more on it than some of the other colors. But anyways, I just wanted to show you that this is a sticker now. Okay. That comes off pretty well. If it's not fully glued on, if you notice when you're peeling off the backing that the sticker and the cardstock isn't glued together, you can always just go over it again with some glue and that should work out a little bit better. I just wanted to glue the whole piece together first because then it's just easier to die cut everything out and then not have to glue every individual piece together later. It's just faster. So this is my Big Shot Sizzix machine. It's so big that it doesn't fully fit in the shot. I might just do a handheld shot just to show you how big this thing is and what it looks like. But this is like the top shot of it. So what I might do, because it's a little easier for me to just cut out the brown ones because I've got a few more dies for that one in one shot. I put a plain piece of paper down when I'm sandwiching things together. There's tutorials in case you don't know how to die cut. Sorry for the lighting in here, guys, too, by the way. I'm sure there's lots of tutorials online about how to die cut that are better than this one probably. But anyway, so I normally use these plastic plates. This is well loved. I've used it quite a bit. It's a little bit warped, scratched up, so So that can sometimes play into using like a regular matte paper. These scratches can actually show up and embed and almost like print out onto my image, and it just looks really unprofessional. Not good. Probably won't be as bad on this textured fuzzy stuff. So what I do is, I'm going to show you. I have like an extra one of these dog ones. I'm going to try to use as much of the material as I can just to not waste as much as I can. And they shouldn't move around too much because of the fuzzy material. They might move around slightly though, so just be careful when placing things. If you want to make sure that things are down there for sure, you can put a little bit of washi tape down just to hold things. And then I'm just going to put this paper over top just so that there's no scratches or anything showing up on here. And then sandwich that as much as I can, try to line it up. Sometimes I have to give it a little push. Put that all the way through. Sometimes you can go back if you want to, like this. But sometimes things might not line up as much when you do that again. It depends on what you're doing exactly. Sometimes with thicker materials, I like to make sure that everything is going through nicely. Let's look at this. Did everything pop out okay? Yeah, even this little heart guy popped out. I'll just pop these guys out. You can get a needle or a pokey tool. I'm just going to get this large needle here and just sort of poke out the sticker. Anyways, there you go. You can sort of see the detail on the dogs. Aren't they cute? These dogs turned out so cute. And same with this little bear. There's the teddy bear one too. So you can make little eyes if you want to. There's lots of stuff you can do with that. And then you can put it over something, like maybe some pink paper, and make a little teddy bear. Isn't that so cute? Okay, so I'm going to do a whole bunch more and hope that they turn out pretty well. So as you guys can see, I cut out a whole ton of these die cuts. It doesn't look like I cut them out fully. They're cut all the way through. It's just that the backing part isn't actually cutting very well, but the actual sticker itself is cut all the way through. It's just, it can easily come off the backing like that. Don't think my camera's focusing very well, but yeah. So that's why I'm making these backings. So I used acetate. You can use wax paper, you can use parchment paper. I wanted to see my pattern that I printed out. It's a little easier to line things up when there's a pattern behind things and then stick down some tape. So I did a fun polka dot pattern. So I'm doing that, and then I'm sticking these guys in these bags. You can get longer bags and do a whole bunch of stickers, but I just thought I'd do a few stickers, 2 or 3 per pack. If you want to, you can make a sticker for the back or do like a bag topper or something like that. I just wanted to show you guys how to make the backing part of the stickers. Also, this is just a small piece of brown paper that I used. So I cut out 8 of these dogs and 5 of these teddy bears. So it cuts out quite a few. This is all I used, was just a small thing. But anyways, I just wanted to show you guys that. That cut out fairly cleanly. Obviously not everything did. So I'll just tell you the size of the bags for these. I got a whole bunch of different sizes of bags on Amazon. I'll link that down below if you'd like. I'll try to anyways. So this is about 5 inches tall by 3.5 inches wide, maybe a little bit more than that. So I made the actual card inserts themselves to be about 2.5 inches wide and 3.5 inches tall, just so that it can snugly fit in there without rustling around too much. And I think it looks really cute. It's all holographic and stuff. So I did that. I did these guys. There's the bunny and there's the squirrel. Figured outdoor animals can be showcased on here. Obviously cat and birds are good, but yeah, so outdoor animals on this one. And then I did the 2 dogs together. So I actually colored in this. I'm going to show you guys how to do that too here, but I colored in this guy, and then I also did a couple little details on the wiener dog, and then I think this is the little Scotty. So I cut the Scotty dog out of white flocked cardstock, and then because I didn't have any gray, I just colored in little details. So I used Copic markers, alcohol markers. So I used C1 for the lighter gray, and then for the darker gray, I used C5. That might be too dark actually, because I don't have a couple grays in the Copics. And then I did like a 0.05 Staedtler marker, like a pigment marker. So this is waterproof when it dries. So I'll color these guys. I'll show you how to color that in just a moment. But first I wanted to make one of these. So I cut out some cardstock. This is just my own pattern that I've made and printed up on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. So I just cut out 2.5 inches by 3.5 inches. Again, you don't have to do it this big or small or whatever. And then I basically cut this acetate. It's pretty thin. I'll show you the acetate here. Blank stencil sheet. So it's like 12 by 12. 30.5 by 30.5 centimeters. But they're very, very thin sheets, but I cut out one that's about the same size as this, just so it can protect the stickers. You just stick the stickers on there and it preserves them a little bit more if there's a shiny, slippery background, like a waxy or shiny surface, and then you can stick it on something else on your project. So because acetate is kind of hard to glue, I decided to just use this stripy washi tape, and it works really well. So what I've been doing, because I have a nice pattern here of polka dots, I just try not to waste too much of this tape if I can, but I try to skip down to the next row here and line it up with the next row of polka dots. Snip that off. I actually was doing it lengthwise, but that's okay. You can do it either way, it's fine. And then I'm just basically going to line these guys up down at the bottom, same sort of way. So I'm just going to tuck that against itself there. And then you can take whatever scissors you want. I'm just taking embroidery scissors, just cutting off the axis. I think this is more axis than I'd like, but what can you do? Stuff happens. And then I'm basically doing the same thing, lining up. So covering these blue and yellow polka dots. Again, way too much on the top there. I'll just do the bottom a little bit shorter. And the nice thing about washi tape is you can bring it up if you're not happy or satisfied with where you put it down. Did it long up there again. Sometimes it's hard to put it down. And there you go. You've got like a little backing for your stickers. So I've got a whole bunch of backings now. Got a whole pile of them here. What I wanted to show you guys was how to color the dogs. So for these dogs, so this is the lighter gray. It lightens up a little bit as it dries. Oops. I like doing the brush tip. I find it's a little easier to get in crevices. So it looks really dark when you put this color down, but as you can see, it lightens up quite a bit. You can do whatever colorings you want. It doesn't have to be exactly like mine. Even the dye doesn't have to be exactly like mine. You can do bigger dyes, you can do small dyes, whatever. Whatever you have. If you have something on hand, even better. Blend it out a bit more. And then there is an eye, and I'm gonna make a nose for this guy. It's still fuzzy, but some fuzz is starting to come off a bit. So you're not really supposed to do as much coloring as I was doing there, but I just wanted a little more details. If you can get a gray sheet, that'd be great. And I'm just gonna stick this guy down here. So it kind of looks like that one. And then this guy is a little easier to color in because he's already brown. And I don't really like to do a ton of details on there. The die cut sort of did that, but I just want to highlight some of the details and make a little nose for this guy. And I'll just peel off the back of this guy, put that aside, and then put him on. And there we go. We got a couple dog stickers here. And then I just put them in the bag, slide them in. Again, you can put a sticker on top, you can put a sticker on the back, you can put a little bag topper on there. So there's that. I was going to also do some teddy bear stickers. So let's draw something on here. I haven't done that at all. Let's do a little cute face. There we go. Peel off the backing. Well, that's cute. It looks like it has little pink ears or something. No, it looks like it has blue ears on this side. Yeah, there we go. We'll just do that because that's cute. If you want to, you can even make tiny little Valentine's Day hearts or something and stick them there. Okay, that's pretty much the project, guys. I'm going to do a little bag topper, but that's the vast majority of it. So to match the colors in the polka dot background, I made some really cute bag toppers. So I took an 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock and I measured this out. So this bag is, I'm gonna do inches. So it's about just a little over 3.5 inches width-wise, or if you do centimeters, 8.5 centimeters. So I made this part right here 3.5 inches wide, and I made this 4 inches tall in Photoshop. It's basically a little rectangle, and I put the words down here at the bottom. I mean, I could do it a little bit higher than that, but I just put the the words down at the bottom, and then I reversed this, flipped it around in Photoshop, and then I did made with flocked cardstock and sticker paper, and then I just put my name down there. You don't have to do any of that. I like to add a little extra something on the back just for fun. So basically I just cut these out with my trusty trimmer, and then what I do is I'll fold it right in half. So this is the front of my bag topper, and you can do way more elaborate bag toppers if you want to. People have actual die bag toppers that they can buy, but I find that this is really straightforward and easy for me, who just does a lot of digital artwork. I'm familiar with Photoshop and Illustrator and Procreate and all that stuff. So anyways, I'm just gonna fold that over. It's not perfect, but that's okay, because these bags they're not transparent or anything. It's basically just gonna fit over top just like that. Isn't that cute? To make it even cuter, I've been taking this pack of dies. I think this is from, I guess it's called Midodo Craft. I got this on AliExpress. I don't know if they still have them. Hopefully they do. I'll see if I can link them down below if possible. But these are really, really great to have in general if you're doing packaging. So you can do all sorts of different types of product hanger punches for hanging your product on a hook or something. I really like this one because this one looks more traditional to me. So what I do is put this on here. I try to line it up with this yellow line here. It's easier to keep it straight. And then I run that through the die cut machine, and then I come up with that can go on here. And then that looks really professional. And then to attach it, what I like to do is grab a stapler and staple down below the words. Try to make it as even as I can. And there you go. And then you have some stickers that you can share with somebody if you want to. These are cute on their own. They don't even really need a bag topper. But I just find that it just gives it a little extra flair. The other thing you can do is you can put a little sticker or something on the back. Some people put stickers up top so that people can just rip across. See how it has this thing here? So you can just rip across and then just open it that way. So there's all sorts of different types of things you can do. I decided to do like a bag topper because I felt like that's more like traditional stickers. And there you go, guys. This is the stickers. They're all done. And I think they turned out really, really cute. And you can make your own personal stickers with a silhouette or Cricut or some sort of cutting machine. Anyways, I really like how they turned out. I think that they're really super cute. I think they'd be really, really fun to just give to people, especially if they love soft, fuzzy stickers. You don't have to do just animals. You can do Valentine's Day themed ones, Christmas stickers, or Halloween. This might be good for Halloween. This little black cat. This is cute for Easter. These are cute for almost like any time of year too. For cat and dog lovers, for people who love stuffed animals, obviously bird lovers, people who love squirrels. You can't forget the squirrels. Anyways, I think that they turned out super adorable and I absolutely love them. They were super easy and super fun to do. If you want to make stickers like this, hopefully I gave you some good ideas. I think that's pretty much that. I really hope everybody likes and shares this video, subscribes to my channel if you haven't done that yet. I really, really enjoyed doing this for you guys. Anyways, I hope everybody has an awesome one and take care, guys. Okay, bye.